What is going on, y'all? It's Andrea here at VW Family Farm. You can see Ben is out on the tractor and the bush hog. He is actually getting a pen ready. We're about to pop up some sheep fencing and get the sheep moved out there. That is actually our pig pen, and we always have a few cows in there too, but we don't at the moment, so there's more grass than the pigs need, and the sheep need some grass. So we're gonna get those moved over, and then we're gonna take you back and show you, we're gonna go load up Iron Man. That's one of our bulls that's across the road. We're gonna bring him home to the main herd. We're gonna tell you why we're doing that, because if you've been following us, you know we went and bought a South Pole bull, and he's been the only one back there. His name is Bruce, and we're gonna tell you why in the world we would be putting another one back there when South Poles is what we want. So we're gonna do that. First, I just wanted to talk to y'all for just a second and give you some encouragement, some things I've been thinking about lately. And it just seems like when I get something on my mind and my heart, then a lot of things start tying into that. And then I realize at that point, yeah, it's time to share this, because if it all just keeps tying in together, it might just be for me. But that's when I know it's time to speak up and share. 2020 has been crazy up to this point. And it doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon. It's probably going to go out with a big bang. But what I keep coming back to, and also not only just what's going on with coronavirus and all that, and our world pretty much stopping for a while, and then now this, it's just strange times we live in. And this is not to speak to one side or the other of the issues that are all going on, but no matter how you feel about the masks and the coronavirus and all that, it is still strange to go out in town and see everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people wearing masks. It's just like, how did we get here? This is so strange. And if you let yourself, you can start to get a little like overwhelmed and think, wow, has this world, have we gone crazy? Like, I just never would have thought this would have happened, that a virus could travel this far and all this take place and la 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 and on and on and on. And so also, I've had other things going on in my life this year with my stomach problems. I've shared that with y'all. That's still not resolved. I'm still waiting to see a specialist. My appointment got canceled, of all things, because Ben tested positive, so I couldn't go. So I'm still waiting. So that's another thing that I'm just kind of in limbo about. I have a senior in high school. That's another huge thing in our life right now, is we're gonna have our first child graduate and kind of start stepping out of the nest. And so our baby is starting to drive. I mean, she's right behind her brother and growing up and just all these things. And so those start to pile up on me, and I don't know about you, and I start to feel a little bit like overwhelmed and like, what am I doing? I'm doing all these things, I'm not doing anything well, and I need to be doing this and this. When is that gonna come? And then it's just goes on and on. And then I just keep hearing this one song over and over and over. It seems like every time I turn on the radio, I hear this song. And it's a song by Jeremy Camp, and it's called Keep Me in the Moment. And I just want to read you the first verse, basically. It says, I've been thinking about time, and where does it go? How can I stop my life from passing me by? I don't know. I've been thinking about family and how it's going so fast. Will I wake up one morning just wishing that I could go back? And that just hits me like a ton of bricks. It goes on, it is a powerful song. And then it says, all I got is one shot, one try, one go around in this beautiful life. Nothing is wasted when everything's placed in your hands. Lord, keep me in the moment. Help me live with my eyes wide open, because I don't want to miss what you have for me. And that is just, that's where I'm at. That's where I think a lot of people are at. We're stressed, we're worried, we're thinking, okay, when is this gonna be over? By spring, is this gonna be over? Is my stomach gonna feel better by Christmas, or by spring am I gonna be back to where I was and feeling good all the time? How's it gonna work out with the kids graduating and all that? And then I just look up and I have wasted weeks, sometimes months. Sometimes we waste years of our life not living in the moment. So I don't know what you're going through, but I know we're all going through something. And I know especially this year, if you're not going through anything personally, our nation is going through so much. And so I just cry out to you, just stay in the moment. Don't work your life away on a farm, at your job, at your house, whatever, just to avoid facing reality and staying in the moment. Don't do that, because you have a lot of good going on, even though you might be fighting depression and anxiety or whatever the case may be. But I promise you, I guarantee you, if you look around, you've got good going on too. Because we all have struggles and we all have heartaches and issues, but we all have beautiful things that the Lord has placed in our lives. And if we'll stay close to Him and stay in the moment and don't stress and worry, it's all gonna work out. So I just encourage you, don't be someone. I tend to be that person that wishes my life away, or works my life away, or to-do lists my life away. Don't be like that. I'm working on that, and I just call out to you guys to work on it too. Don't be the person that looks up and your kids are grown and you just can't imagine where the time went, or your grandkids are grown and you spent time just planning for retirement or whatever, for life to slow down a little bit, and now they're grown. Just enjoy every day that the Lord has given you, every moment. And if you're going through hard things, don't focus on 3 months from now. Focus on the next 5 minutes and getting through that, and then focus on the next 5 minutes. And I promise you, you are a blessing to people around you. I promise you that. Every person is, in one way, shape, or form, is a blessing to other people. You may not have been acting like the blessing you were made to be lately, but you can change that and be that blessing that you were created to be. And then today, I saw something on Facebook to wrap this up, and this hit me hard. So I want to give credit where credit is due. This is from a lady named Amy Sargent, and I shared this on my Facebook page, but this is what it says. She was at the Arkansas State Fair. It's going on right now. Kids are showing pigs and cows and things like that. And she said, I saw an air freshener in the restroom today at the state fair where thousands of women do their business in a building that smells like cattle. And I thought, that's me. What a weird thing to think. Why in the world would that even come into my head? Then it hit me. It's not the air freshener's fault. The job it's up against far outweighs its abilities. I mean, whose idea was it to get a cone from Dollar Tree instead of one of those commercial grade automatic wall units? Yet there it stood, maintaining its post in spite of being completely inadequate. Like me. I'm not at all equal to the task of raising kids or loving my husband or being a good friend or making disciples or, let's be honest, even doing the laundry. But here I am, sad, inadequate little Dollar Tree air freshener doing a pretty lousy job at just about everything. When I asked God what He was saying with that ridiculous air freshener, He told me, you just need to stay where I put you. He doesn't ask us to be productive, just faithful. He doesn't ask us to be successful, just faithful. That's all He's asking. Just show up. Maintain the post, stay faithful. So I'm just telling you guys, you're valuable. I believe in you. You have people around you that believe in you. I can promise you that. Most people do if we open our eyes up to it. And live in the moment and realize, just show up. Lane and Emily and I lead worship sometimes at church. Not every Sunday, but quite a bit. And I know for a fact there's way more talented people than us that could be doing it. But there is something to be said for just showing up and committing and being faithful and being there. So I just encourage you, show up. Just maintain your post. Live in the moment. Don't look to next spring. It'll come. Time is gonna pass. I've said this before to y'all, but I truly mean it. Time is gonna pass. Whether you make good use of that time or not. I tell myself that all the time. Next spring will get here. If I've done the things I needed to do to get myself in better shape physically or whatever the case may be, before that time comes, yay. But if I didn't, it's still gonna come. And I'm still gonna wind up in spring of 2021. And then am I gonna look back and think, yes, I lived in the moment, we made memories, I was faithful, I showed up, I did the work? Or am I gonna think, here I am, Same old, same old. I stressed, I was busy, I worked hard. Can't think of a whole lot of memories we made or progress I made personally, but you're gonna be there regardless. So make good use of your time. You guys can do it. I know you can. I love you, and let's go move a bull. First thing before the bull, we're gonna get the sheep moved. How you feeling after the cow pooped in your face?
Yeah.
Feeling good?
I feel fine.
Fine and dandy, huh?
Feel like working.
All right.
Keeps me younger.
Yep.
And looking slimmer.
Yeah, it does. Emily, show us this bush.
Emily.
It's beautiful.
Oh, I wish these had the step ins.
Yeah.
Goodness.
The wiggle trick works decently. If you're buying electric fencing new or you have a choice, always buy the step ins. Never buy just the ones that you have to push in, because it's not even that dry right now and it's like pushing them in concrete. And we wiggle them around. You saw Ben doing that, helps some. We got these used, so beggars can't be choosers, but definitely go for the step ins.
So we went and got Iron Man. The reason for that is some of our cows are really tall and Bruce has just got short legs. So we're not 100% confident he's getting the job done. So we're gonna have another bull in there just to make sure. I just hope and pray that these two don't get to fighting and somebody else gets hurt. Because Lord knows we've lost enough bulls this year. We definitely don't need to lose no more.